All right, so I just got out of watching Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. Here is my straight out of the theater reaction. Needless to say, this movie is freaking peak. We are so back, baby. Literally 2.5 hours nonstop. Didn't feel it at all. If I had to give this the movie a score, I'd say it's probably around like a 9 out of 10. It's definitely pushing that 10 out of 10 range. It's an excellent movie. Everyone should go watch it. It just kind of gets bogged down by a whole lot of flashbacks, but those flashbacks are insane, you guys. It just kind of messes with the pacing, but the fights are crazy. You guys are in for a treat. Go watch it. The start of a new trilogy. Demon Slayer's ending. It's peak. Everyone go watch it.
What's good, guys? Film coming at you with another straight out of theater reaction. Spoiler free review, of course. I just got back from watching Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. It was a pretty good movie. Just to start out, I have not read the manga, and I am not the craziest Demon Slayer fan. Like, I hopped on when it came on in season 1 for Netflix, and I thought it was really good, but then season 2, season 3, season 4, I wasn't fully there for. So I can't say I am a full Demon Slayer fan, and once again, I haven't read the manga, so take my review with a grain of salt. I want to start with a lot of positives. The fights were really good. Fights were very good. There were a couple that I was like, wow, and it was very well animated, and even a lot of what do they call it? Wind breathing, water breathing, and all that. A lot of the stuff they were doing. I don't remember some of them, but they were going in when they were fighting a lot of these upper ranks and a lot of these random demons. Even the start of the movie. The start of the movie was nuts. I was like, wow, I'm feeling it. The crowd was feeling it too. At the start of this movie, I think for the first hour, we were having a lot of fun reacting to a lot of the craziest things that were going on, especially that first fight that was going on. And also, I'm not very good at memorizing a lot of characters' names, but that fight was really good. The negative that I want to bring up is one of my friends mentioned that somebody was complaining that there was a lot of flashbacks and stuff like that in this movie, and that's what happens in the manga. Once again, I haven't read it, but I'm gonna be for real. You can really feel how long those flashbacks are, and how long those, like, just going back in a certain character's past is, because I did not mind seeing those flashbacks. I like the stories they were telling us. I like the stories of, like, or what past they were trying to show us, and why why they're here today, of either being a demon slayer or just a demon. But it was very long, very long. Like, there'd be so many times the fight would start, next thing you know, 5-minute flashback. Then they'd continue the fight, another 10-minute flashback. Then they'd continue the fight again, 25, 30-minute flashback. And it's not saying it's bad. The flashback is good. It's just that I did not like where it was placed, if that makes sense. If that is how the story's supposed to go, and that's the core of how it's supposed to be, okay, I'm totally fine with that. But I need the fights to go. I can't keep getting those pauses. I need to see how it ends. If it ends and then you give me the 25, 30-minute, whatever type of flashback, I'm okay with that. But please not during the fight. Like, it drowned me out. There were so many times I forgot that certain fight was happening because we were watching a flashback. And once again, it was a good flashback. Like, the story we were getting was pretty good, but it was long. It was very long. But I'm not going to take it away, or I'm not going to make that a huge thing from what the movie was giving us. That Infinity Castle was nuts. The fights that were taking place were nuts, and there were so many times I was like, did they just get more powerful from what I've been seeing in these seasons? Like, maybe that's the power of an anime movie, but they were jacked. They were like, I don't know if they sniffed a whole bunch of cocaine before they were fighting, but that was a whole different. Maybe it's because they were fighting upper ranks. Maybe that's why they were going crazy, but them fights were impressive. They were very impressive. The animation was nuts. One of the coolest things about it to me is you'll be seeing a character animated in, like, one spot next to another spot, and then in the background, if you notice, like, the wood, the water, the trees, or wherever you are, looks super realistic. Like, I don't know, like, I think in the last episode, or the 2 last episodes of the recent season that came out, when the master, I believe they called him, blew himself up. When he blew himself up and it showed the house breaking and then the trees moving, it looked very realistic. That's what we kind of get throughout the rest of this movie, and I thought that was really cool. I do want to say that the ending didn't disappoint me fully. It's kind of like, okay, this movie is a introduction to the next arc, which is what usually anime movies do when they're a part of the series or whatever. But I kind of wanted a little bit more of another type of ending. But I know it would have taken too long and it would have turned into a 4 hour movie. So I'm grateful for that. But it was still a pretty good movie to me. It was still a pretty good movie overall. My official rating for this, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I did enjoy these fights. I did enjoy some of the stories that were shown in whether it was during the fights or even during the flashbacks. But it just felt too long for my taste, just too long. But it was still very nice to watch. It was still very nice to watch. But anyways, guys, I want to know what you think. If I'm wrong, if I'm right, let me know down below in the comments. What did you guys think? Did you love it? Did you like it? Is it the best Demon Slayer movie ever? Is it the worst one ever? Is it just right? Let me know. But anyways, I'm Film. Next thing I'm going to be watching is him in theaters, along with A Big Bold Beautiful Journey with Margot Robbie and Colin Farrell. But anyways, guys, I'm your man Film. Take it easy.